Hello everyone, it's Regina from the Cutting Cafe. I wanted to do a quick little video showing you how to make the new suitcase box from the cafe. It's very easy to put together, but there is a few extra, or shall I say, there's a few pieces in there that I wanted to first show you how to get started in making the box. Here's one that I've already made, and let's get started. Okay. I suggest that you, for the bottom part of the box and the size of the box, that I would use probably something with the weight of like basic gray paper. That way it'll be a lot more sturdy. So here's the bottom piece, and all you do is fold the bottom piece together on the perforated edges, on the perforated lines rather, that already come on the template. And then you're just going to score, you're going to go ahead and put adhesive on the corners. And I'm going to be doing this kind of not fast, but not as perfect, because I mainly just want to show you exactly how to put it together. And this paper here is just that white Georgia Pacific that you can get at Walmart, which is pretty heavy, so it's a good weight. So just putting this box together, which is the bottom part of the box. And actually, just to let you know, this is not even going to be shown on your suitcase, but it's good to start out with a heavier type of cardstock. So let's finish putting this together. Okay, so this is the bottom part. Now, next, you have the sides to put together. Now, these are the sides that are going to be the bottom part that's going to actually show on your box. These are the outer part. That's what it's going to be called on the template. And they come like this. There's a long for the sides, which is the sides here, and then there's the short for the sides here. And it comes perforated for you to actually fold it like that. And the reason why I did this instead of making it one solid sheet is because it just actually gives it extra weight. So even if you end up using thin paper, you can get more weight by having it a folded sheet. So I've already folded this one, which at first it looked like this, and these are the inner parts. And you're going to first put the long one on first. You're going to do the long one first, which goes on these edges here, and it's going on the outside edge, on the outside. So let me go ahead and stick that on real quick. And you just want to put adhesives on the edge part, not on the whole thing. Okay, so you'd be sticking that on the bottom edge. And again, I'm not doing this perfectly. This video is just basically for showing you how to put the box together. Suitcase box together. So that's one edge. And then, again, you fold this. Well, first you put some glue on the inside to keep them closed. So let's just put a little bit in here. When you do it, make sure you put some on the edges too. You know, at least around over here instead of just in the middle. And then you just fold it together. And then here's the perforated edges that wraps around the box like that. So we're going to put this one on the other edge, which is the other edge here. And I always put the folded edge at the top. So, like so. Okay, now you got both of those edges on. And the reason why I say you do these first and not the sides is because then the smaller side will cover those two edges. Since the 8.5 by 11 is not big enough to go around the whole thing, I just had it go halfway in between the sides, and then the shorter piece that's folded will cover those edges. So we're going to put this one on. Now, another thing I wanted to mention, since there is a top part right here, then you will put some adhesive on the edges here. So you do it at the very bottom, which will go down here, and then on the sides there as well. So we'll do that. And then stick it here on the box. See, that kind of completely covers where you had that showing, well, this showing, shall I say. And then we do the other one, comes like that. Then we're going to fold it. We're just going to put some adhesive in the inside. And then you're going to do the edge and then the bottom. And I'm going to tack that on to the box. Okay, now you have actually completed the whole bottom of the box, and as you can see, you can see the white here, but you won't be seeing that after we add the inner parts of the box, but it is at the bottom. So then we're going to go ahead and do the inside of the box. So it's the same kind of cut. The only thing is different with these ones is they're a little bit taller, which gives you a border at the very top. And they come like this. And basically you fold them the same way. And I've already folded two. So now these ones don't have the longer edges where you fold in to wrap around it like we did on the outside. You're just basically going to go inside the box like this on each edge, just like that. So we're going to put some adhesive on the bottom of here and actually almost halfway up because this is a little bit higher. And if you have a hard time judging where you should put it, the adhesive on here, you can always stick it in here and then use like a pencil to kind of lightly put a line to know you're going to need adhesive all up in this area here. So I'm going to go ahead and put some in here. And we're going to stick that inside the box all the way at the bottom. Okay. And then we're going to do the same with the back part. So here's the bigger one, and I'm going to fold it. Oops. A little bit of adhesive in here. And then fold it. Put the adhesive on the outside, and then stick it in the box. Okay, and then you're going to do the same thing with the sides. Now, depending on what kind of paper you use, if you use paper that is really heavy, which is what I suggest, you might end up getting some of these sides inside here where it might seem like it's a little bit too long. If that's the case, when you stick it in, like say for instance, when you went to stick this in, it's kind of like crinkles on the side because this piece is too long. Then just, before you glue it in there, take it out and just kind of snip the sides a little bit, because I kind of made the template where they fit really snugged in here. But then I noticed if you're using really heavy paper, sometimes it's just too snug. So you may have to trim just a little excess off. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some adhesive there, and put this inside this side. Okay. So now you've got the complete bottom, and this is kind of sticking up a little bit because I didn't really glue that in that very well. But you have the complete box, the whole bottom. And if you notice, sometimes on a suitcase you'll have like the bottom part here and then a little edge sticking up of a different color. So that's kind of the reason I did that. And your lid is going to just sit right here on the top of this edge. So all the way around, it looks like that.